Hi, welcome. Chef David J. Alvarez here again. I was going to do a video Sunday, which I will be doing videos every Sunday, 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Standard Time, Eastern Time. So I'm sitting here, we're having dinner. I did some fried pork chops, which are delicious. I'll have to show you that in a video soon. Really easy, really cheap to do. So what I like to do with my pork chop is when I fry, I like Pico Di Gallo. I'm Mexican. We love Pico Di Gallo. Salsa is the third condiment in the world behind vinegar and Dijon mustard. So a lot of people use salsa, even though this isn't really salsa, it's our version of salsa because it's fresh. So here's the ingredients right down here. Cilantro, 1 jalapeno, and you could have, if you want more than that, you can have it hotter. We use a Mexican green onion. They're delicious to grill on the barbecue. Lime, Roma tomato, I prefer, and then a half white onion. So we're going to go ahead and we got our bowl and everything ready. And I think I have a video on how you cut an onion. If I don't, go through my videos and just show me, and I'll be more than glad to show you how to cut an onion in the future. Make sure your knife is nice and sharp. Now you want your dices to be small, Make sure you get all that onion. Okay, so there's the white onion. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in we got our bowl right here. Make sure your bowl is big enough to be able to mix everything properly. You want to be able to get in there and mix it even. So next, tomato. And this way we're just going to slice them. Okay, even the end. And then you're just going to pick a size. Be careful because it will be slippery on the end. That's where most people cut themselves. It's the skin on the tomato. That's where it happens most of the time. Well, that's Lily, our dogs. We got Lily and Oreo. They like to bark at everything. So this is a great party at all times. I'm just going to keep slicing this up. Okay. And it depends how many people you're doing this for. If it's just 2 people, you could do, it depends how much you eat throughout the whole week. You want it fresh. I prefer it fresh every day. Okay. Slide that on in there. Now it's starting to come together. I mean, if you just look at this right here, just the freshness of it. I mean, it's Pico Di Gallo is definitely something that you could always enjoy. A couple more tomatoes. All right. If there's any, pieces that the tomato are not ripe or they're overly ripe, just, discard them. Not a big deal. Like that, and you see how I'm scraping it? Always use the back of your knife. Never use the front of it. You'll ruin your edge, and especially if it's a nice knife, you'll chip it. So always the back of the knife. Okay, now. Green onion. This just adds another flavor and texture. So when you get down here to the bulb where it's a little thicker, you're just gonna go right through it. and then you create almost like you're doing the white onion, okay? All right, we'll save that for something else. Beautiful Mexican green onion. Oh, that smell, it's so delicious. Now, the jalapeno. We're gonna split this down the middle. We're only gonna put half in it, because we really don't like it too spicy. I like the flavor. So on these chilies, carefully, you could use a spoon, but I like using my knife, you know. Now, I want to clarify something. This seeds right here is not where the heat is at. That's a myth. Where the heat is this white membrane. See that membrane? That is where the heat is on a chili, not the seeds, okay? So, all that's gone. So it won't be as hot. We like a little heat. We just don't want to, you know, this isn't a... And make sure when you do your jalapenos or chilies, it's a small dice. You know, you don't want someone getting a big chunk, you know, unless you don't like them. Or you got to have, you know, you might as well just give your buddy the whole chili. So, rinse my knife off. Now with the cilantro, I like cilantro, so I'm going to use the whole. You know, fine. It could be somewhat leafy. Stems out. That's how I like my cilantro. Because I love cilantro. So that's just a preference. I'm going to throw this in here. Do you see how it's coming out over here? Alright, let me rinse off my hand. Rinse off my knife. Okay, now we have the majority of your Pico Di Gallo is done. See this? Oh, this, if you could smell this, it's just like, you know, right out of the garden. You know, I was very fortunate to grow up with the garden. My grandfather, you know, that was his passion. And we grew everything, you know. Corn, we had a plum tree, we had an orange tree, we had a lemon tree. We even did our own compost. And I was very fortunate and lucky to know what fresh, and if there's anything like this, just eat it. You know, hide your mistakes. Look at that. Oh, look at that view. Okay, now, as of right now, there's no flavor. It's just the tomato, onions, and cilantro. Other than that, there's nothing. Now, the key part, that's Lily on the squeaker toy. I apologize. Lily, come on. Sorry about that. We love dogs. So there's no flavor. The key is the lime. I use adobo, great seasoning. I'll use it a lot. And then ground black pepper. So lime juice and citrus is important on how us Hispanics use it. So I want to show you something here. This lime, now let me squeeze this out. See how there's nothing coming out? I mean, I'm barely getting anything. So what I like to do is I cut these in half. So you're gonna like this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, I'm gonna take these limes. See that? And we're gonna come over here and put it in the microwave. 30 seconds. So, this is where the secret is. You heat it up a little bit, and I'm going to squeeze all the juice out of it that I need. So, we're going to fresh black pepper. Don't be shy. I like extra. This is some great flavor right here, the adobo. Okay. I'm going to stir this in here. Oh, this is looking great. Look at that, fresh. Look at that. Now, let's see how these. Yep, they're warm. You don't want them hot. Okay, so now watch. See all that juice come out? You can pull a lot more juice when you heat it up than you can if you just slice them by itself. I'll squeeze this as much as we can. Citrus is important, especially to Pico de Gallo. Very important. Okay. Rinse my hand off real quick. How's that look? Oh, I wish you guys were here to... Man, this is just heaven right here. So that's it. That's Pico de Gallo. You know, you could do it the day before, especially Romas. I like Romas. They're better. You know, as far as being fresh. I had to grab the smallest chip. Pico de Gallo right here. It'll go in the. I can't even get it. Salt. Just enough salt. Plenty of citrus. So I want to show what we're doing this with. I got my beautiful fried pork chops we did. Oh, and I did some rice and beans, which are delicious. Look at that. Oh. If you could just smell it right now. And then we're going to take our Pico de Gallo. Right on top. That's it. Easy Pico de Gallo. I hope you enjoy it. Please comment, like, subscribe, and get to cooking.